Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of my Forever Stranded Lost Souls playthrough. Today, I think I would like to get into a little bit of tree production, maybe get a cobble gen going, so let's get right on to all that. The first thing we're going to want to do is quickly take a look in the quest book. I should have, well, I think I cleared, forgot to clear some of these, but the thing we're going to be working on today, first of all, is a bonsai. So we need to make a bonsai pot, and I would like to go ahead and do that hopping bonsai pot as well. I don't know if I have enough iron for that. I might have to do a little sieving. We shall see. Nah, it doesn't look like I have any iron in there. I did a tiny bit of sieving off camera, so let me grab out some... Well, I wonder if... it doesn't look like I have that much in there. For a hopper, yeah, the only thing it's going to take is iron, so we might, like I said, have to do a little bit. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do today is see if I couldn't get to the ability to use this mega torch. I think that would be pretty good. Sadly, I am pretty much out of experience, I believe. There's nothing in there. There's very little in the bottom one, so we might have to go out, do a little bit of mining in order to get that experience I need. Although I have these things, I don't know how exactly they work though. So we'll just go with trying to get that bonsai done first, and that is going to require some bricks. I do have some clay that I made up, and I believe it's just 5. And since we've got the uncompressed coal in there, we can be efficient with whatever amount we put in there. But you can see here I did do some more leaf collecting, and that is producing some water for us. Planted some wheat over here. It looks like some of it's growing, although this one in the back does not seem to want to grow at all. Interesting. I'm not sure why that one... Oh, it grew just a little bit right there. Okay, so it's all growing in here, just not at a super particularly fast rate, but it's growing. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting on the dirt or the clay to cook up for the hopping bonsai plant. The other thing I would like to do today as well, looking in the quest book real quick, under survival, is I'd like to get into this complement stuff here, this porcelain smelter and things. So let's pull that out. I think it's going to take a piece of dirt. And I believe it's just like this. Yep, there you go, bonsai pot. And then the other thing I don't want for this, right off the bat, is let's see, I've only got those amount of chests. I think I have a couple of these extra kind of chests. I see I broke down the ones that were like in the middle of the... I broke those ones, I tossed them here for further upgrades, so we can just go ahead and do that and get some more chests. And then, in fact, that's kind of perfect amount, because we can do this and we can get ourselves a bunch of basic drawers, 2x2 basic drawers, because we're going to want a drawer system going at some point. But for now, I think I will put it in, maybe I'll actually put it in this room. There we go, put it in this room. Eventually that'll become a hopping bonsai pot, and it'll hop right into that drawer that it's sitting on top of. The rest of these drawers can then start being used potentially over here. We'll throw a few of these down for some of the more common resources that I'm going to be ending up getting. Things like wood and well, actually that wood will go in the hopping one, but well, other things, netherrack, things like that. Anyway, back to the grind here. So the next thing we're going to do is make a bunch of porcelain, because I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to need for all of the... And I should have some more. Did I use up all of my quartz? I did make a lot of quartz, flaked quartz. So in order to get some more quartz, I believe I have a compressed hammer. That'll work well enough. I can use that on the stuff outside, the netherrack. I just got to kind of be careful when I come out this way. There's usually a bunch of those little embers hanging around waiting for me. Don't see any right now though, so we're good. But we can do one of these numbers. I don't know if this is actually gonna get me the quartz. Yeah, I think using the compressed hammer didn't necessarily get me the quartz that I was looking for. So we'll run back inside real quick, grab another hammer, keep draining that experience into there, so we can do that in a little bit. And let's see, we're just gonna need some cobble hammers will be good enough, and hopefully we'll expose a bit of cobblestone back here somewhere. That would be nice. Or, I mean, not cobblestone, but yeah, some iron. That's what I was actually trying to say. Some iron or something else that is going to give us a bunch of experience. That would be, say, like that right there. And I did get the skill points to go ahead and use that bone pick, so I can now use that. So that's excellent. And there's some coal. That'll give us a bunch of experience. Yeah, a whole bunch of experience usually. Yeah, look at all that, 11 levels. Ah, one of those things. The red ones are kind of nasty sometimes. Seem to be. Get down here and grab these other little ingots. And that's got me run low on haunches there. Let me use up all these little bread slices real quick. Got my window open today. It's a nice day out. First time in a while. If you heard the vehicle going, actually I think it was a tractor going by. So sorry about that. There we go. And what I want to do is I want to like just bust straight back through to the other side if I can. Ah, yikes. Run. Get away from that stuff. Okay. Let's see if we can't clean that up real quick. Like that. There we go. That should do. Is that some nether diamond? Nice. Hopefully I'll be able to break that. Dang, this pickaxe not quite good enough for that. Okay, so we are still going to need to go make another quartz pick in order to be able to break a few of these ores until we can have a chance to upgrade this pickaxe. But I did want to use it a little bit just in order to start getting a few levels. So let's run back inside. We should have more than enough quartz to use up the clay that we currently have, but of course I think we can also make some more clay now. Yeah, more than enough quartz for that. Get some more porcelain. And pretty much for everything that we're going to want, we're going to need to cook that. There must be an enderman right outside. And that does give us a few bits of iron. We'll need some more than that, but there's a good start. Alright, and we got a couple of Avalia seeds. Those are actually really good. We're going to want to do something with those soon. And I do believe that they require another nether farm. So that's going to be a little exploration that we're going to have to do to get that dealt with. But while I'm in here, let's go ahead and make that quartz pick. Quartz. Get the pickaxe. That way we can break a few of those ores and stuff that we want to get for the experience, mainly. I'm not sure that these... I don't think I have the levels for that. No, not even close. But that will let me do the gold. And the diamond. I should have dropped off these levels. Ooh, yeah, I should have. Yikes! I think it killed itself with its own explosion there. Ouch, my ears are ringing. Alright, did it drop anything good when it died? Doesn't look like it. Cookies. Okay, well that's not particularly good, but it's something. Let's drain those XP into there real quick. And yeah, let's put these diamonds away. I got enough for some gold ingots, but I really need the iron more than anything right at the moment. We'll eat the cookies first. Alright, but that should give us enough to pump up our skills. So we need 13 in building. That's only one more level than what we got. Which is going to require 8. That's probably going to be the bigger problem. So let's deal with that one first. There we go. And then a couple levels in magic. So only 6 levels in magic. I put a few levels in it already because I was trying to get to the ability to use the quartz axe, which for some reason requires magic. But yeah, we're going to do this. Okay, so 5 levels. So magic up to 5. That's actually enough to place my mega torch. Nice. I think I'm actually going to put it right there. So that should prevent, it's supposed to prevent spawning in a fairly large radius. So yeah, that should be good. Okay. Now the other thing we need is some clay, more clay. So do I have any dust left? I have a little bit of sand in here right now. And a little bit of gravel. So it doesn't look like it looks like I've used up all the dust that I currently have. Let's go ahead and make a little bit more. In that case. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think it's going to help. The mega torch is not probably going to help me too much with the gas. Those things are still probably going to plague me. Alright, let's just get a whole lot of dust here. Maybe that will last a little bit, maybe. We hope. I can hope. But yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of clay, so let's empty out our reserves. And now I'm gonna have to get back to making more water. Okay. I should also throw a tree of some sort in that hopper. Problem with that is then I'd have to sit there and manually harvest it, and I'm just not really feeling like doing that right now. I just want to get it right up to the hopping version before I even bother with it. Well, then I won't have to bother with it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I'll store my my dust in there for now. There's some more porcelain. Alright, so let's take a look at what we are going to need for this whole system here. We're going to need a porcelain melter, porcelain heater, porcelain, and a stone bucket. What? Stone bucket, okay. I wonder how you make the stone bucket. Is it with stone? Nope. That's a bowl. It's probably with cobblestone if I had to guess. So we're going to have to break down some more of our compressed cobblestone back into regular, I bet. Is that going to give me a stone bucket? Yes, it does. Okay. There's one of the things I need. Okay, so porcelain heater, I'm going to guess that it's going to be something like that. No, it's not that easy. I bet that it's going to require a furnace of some sort. Porcelain. That actually requires a porcelain tank. There's a couple different versions of it. This one takes 3 and 3 glass. That one takes 8 and 1 glass, and that one takes 4 and 5 glass. So I could use any of those. Maybe the glass is the easier one. How much glass do I have? That's a good question. Do I have any right now? Does not look like I have any at the moment, so we are going to have to make a little bit of sand and cook some glass, looks like, too. That was not entirely intentional, but it worked out perfectly numbers wise. 16. There's my sand. I'll toss those in there. And we just gotta wait for that to cook up. In the meantime, is there any of these other things that we can do? Can we do this one? That one's gonna require a furnace. And I believe if we come down here, we've got some compressed netherrack. I can just uncompress one of those. do that and get one of these. Put that away, surrounded by cobblestone. Should give me the vanilla, no? Oh wait, I know, actually it is, I need nether brick. So that's not too hard to get. We just go right over to the nether fortress over here. I need to get up into that nether fortress anyway at some point. Always make sure I look around a little bit when I first come out. Make sure there's nothing coming for me at the moment anyway. Come on over here, and I believe if I dig my way through here, this should be about the right place. It's of course I want those nether brick because that's what I need to upgrade my thing. Highly tempted to use vein mine, but at the same time I think that would maybe, well, I think I'm better off probably with a nice little tunnel like this, I think. Let's just keep on going until we get into the actual fortress. Hopefully I'm at the right level here. I had one of these in the previous playthrough. Actually, we're one high. That's fine too. That's fine too. Because there we go, there we get this chest. Ooh, what is, that's different? Friendlier pearl. Interesting. We'll grab that stuff while we're right there. I'm not sure what exactly I can do with that, but I bet it's Enderman evolution. Okay, ancient scroll, some things, and a silver ingot. Okay, not bad. The bone's actually really useful because I can use that to repair my bone pickaxe, which we're going to get into that tinker stuff real soon. Did I get any experience? If not, if so, we'll drop it in there. And now that I've got some nether brick, I can upgrade this to a standard furnace. There we go. And then that can be used with the porcelain to make the porcelain heater. There we go. Alright, let's put that away. Actually, that stays in my inventory. That's kind of a building block. Kind of craft with those. Okay, that should do. And then these things can go over here, and then I'll save that bone. Alright. Next up is that which we need the glass for, which should be ready. And the rest of these are cooked up. Oh, I need to put some of these coal up there to finish those off. And if we did the one with the corners and the glass like so, we can get that tank. That's probably doesn't matter which one I actually do, but there we go. Now we can do the porcelain, what's it called, porcelain melter. And then I'm figuring this is probably just like that table. I'll definitely need the table, and that should, no, not quite. What are we missing? Ding, ding, ding. Oh, the faucet. Okay, yeah, we need a faucet. There we go. Faucet. Okay, that should be everything. Oh, and then we have to do a bucket, cast, and a bucket. Okay, okay, that's what we guess. That's what the stone bucket is for. And it does say that that will not work as a bucket. It only works as a cast. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So where do I want to set this up? We'll set it up over here. That's probably a good spot for it. I'll put it here with the melter right on top. We'll use the faucet right out the front. Then we can do some of the mini coal here. Hopefully that'll work in as the smelting thing. Yeah, looks like it'll go in there, no problem. Put the excess that I have here in these things over here. Okay, that does look like it's gonna work. The next thing would be to smelt some gold. Probably 2 ingots, I'm guessing. So if I throw 2 ingots of that in there, put that table down right in front of it. Actually, what if I did, since I'm it's not quite ready to go yet, what if I did it like this to the side? That way it doesn't stick out into the walkway as much. Then I put the stone bucket here. I already have an actual bucket, so I don't have to pour a bucket out. It does look like this is working, which is excellent. Maybe I'll just throw that anvil on top of the other anvil. That works for now. Just to keep it out of my inventory. And as soon as this is done, it is kind of slow, isn't it? I suppose so, because this only the heater only produces 200 heat, whereas if you have a lava, you can get up to 1,000 heat, and that would require having the porcelain tank here. I think actually any of these would work, but the tank is probably the one to do. So I could replace that heater with the porcelain tank, and then I would be able to melt some other materials, and have like a little bit of a, there we go, gold ingots. Pour those out. Now the other thing this will not do is it will not alloy anything. You can only have one material in there at a time, so it doesn't help for making the more advanced alloy stuff. So, but there we go. Got ourselves a bucket cast. Probably are not going to use that bucket cast very much. We'll throw it in this one. But yeah, at least we did get the quest done, so let's go ahead and turn that in. Get a... oh, one extra modifier. No, we don't need that. We'll get a loot chest like usual. Let's see what's in it. But yay, there's one more quest in survival done. You know what? I probably should get that bug food one done too, but I think that's going to require a bunch of iron and milling. How did this one not get done? I had a millstone. There's a millstone right here. How's that one not done? Detect. I definitely crafted it. Interesting. Maybe it's because the quest was not open whenever I initially crafted it. I'm gonna guess that was the problem. I crafted it out of order. At any rate, it's probably not a terrible thing to go ahead and craft another one. Might as well. May as well. There are some reasons later that I might want to have an extra one. So there we go. That takes care of that. So there's another quest that we can turn in real quick. Well, I guess I get all that, didn't I? Yes I did. Yeah, that was a good one to actually turn in too. Oh, nice, more double compressed cobblestone. That's a good one. And that's not particularly good. That one doesn't work in the Nether, and I don't have the skills for it, so that's just gonna go in. Oh, a watering can. Sadly, I still have to craft one of those later for a quest, so it's nice, but not entirely helpful. So we'll just toss all these things in here for now, and double compressed cobblestone can go over there. Okay, porcelain can go back in there, and I'll throw the millstone in there for the moment. All right, well. The next thing would be probably to go get some more iron, or to sieve some iron, one or the other. One or the other. There's even more porcelain. So I could expand the porcelain system a bunch if I wanted to. Iron and gold, maybe make a few castings. In fact, I have a wooden... I don't know if that wooden gear particularly will work for making a gear cast, but I'm going to need a gear cast eventually. And I want to do the hopping bonsai thing, ooh, that would be a really awesome thing to do, is get that saw and get into that. That is a good bunch of stuff that I would love to get done today, but I think we're going to call this one relatively short. Oh nope, there's one more thing that I definitely want to do. Oh, you know what? How much iron does that use? Does it tell me? Bucket cast? It doesn't really say on there, does it? It gives me requirements, but it doesn't tell me how much it's going to cost to cast a bucket. It also doesn't tell me what materials will work for it. Interesting. So could I like make a bucket out of other metals? I don't know. I am uncertain. But one thing I do want to do is remove that. In fact, let's just break these components. That way they get reset. Put the porcelain melter back up there. And then I'm going to get rid of the porcelain heater, and I'm going to go and make a porcelain tank, one of these right here. I'm going to use that to go get some lava. Shouldn't be too hard to get some lava, right? Let's see, how hard is it to get down to the lava from right here? There's a bunch of flowing lava there that's kind of in the way. A better place to get down to the lava would probably actually be over this direction. Oh, look, there's some redstone. That'll give me some experience. Definitely need that. But what I'm thinking is actually going down right here so we can get down to some lava. There's some iron. I really need that. Need that iron. And what's it take to... Okay, 15. I'm not even close to that yet. Actually, let's turn to the side a little bit more. There we go. And almost worked out perfect. Almost. So we just... There we go. Now we can get back up. But there we go, and get down to this lava. That's good enough as any. Make sure there's nothing coming for me. I was a little nervous when I walk over next to a lava pool. But we can put this down, and that'll hold 4 buckets of lava. Two, 3, and... Well, it would seem that we currently had the version of advanced rocketry that crashes you whenever you try to target with a bucket and end up targeting air. I manually updated this to the advanced rocketry mod. Hopefully this current version, there was like 2 versions ahead of the one that was installed. Hopefully this one doesn't have that issue now. I'm not going to test it just to find out, but I am going to grab some coal to get the experience. I see another bit of coal over here while I'm right down here, and hopefully what would be really nice is if I ran into... Oh. Ah, those things have too many hit points. That's gonna kill me. No, no, run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Run, run, run away. What hit me? Oh, heal, heal, heal. Oh, come on. These things have way too much range on them. Of course, that's probably because he's got that special... It's a special mob. Yikes. It's getting me. Yeah. The other thing died. Oh, really? Oh, goodness. Now, did it drop anything over here? No. Oh. And I lost my my sword. Whew. But I lived. Surprisingly. Okay, there's some iron. I need that. I very much need. Oh, really? Get rid of one, and now I gotta deal with another one. Ah, now I'm standing on that stuff. Yikes. You really got to be careful about mass breakage of the of the blocks now because those things spawn out of just about everything. And these things all over the place kept setting me on fire. Nasty. Alright, let's try. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, definitely a couple of them. Let's just run away. That's not how you run away. Where's my way up? There it is. Get away from them. Oh, nasty, nasty, nasties. Are they still following me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're following. Okay, well, let's just come over here. Just get away from them before I lose this good amount of experience that I've built up. Whew, okay. Got away. Let's put that away. I'm sure they'll be right outside that door waiting for me as soon as I want to go out again. But we did manage to get a bunch of iron while we was out, which is good. It's really good. Let's see here. That is probably enough to do both my bucket and... oh yeah, that's right. This got that special recipe. And the hopper for the hopping. Let's double check that. Make sure that I'm making the correct thing. The hopping... yeah, it's just a basic hopper. Which I should have some chests in here. Maybe? No, I used them all up. That's right. Okay, so we can fix that by doing that and making another basic chest. There we go. And then finally converting that to a hopper. There we go. And then put a few of these other things away that I managed to pick up while I was out there. That was a harrowing experience, but we survived it. Surprisingly. Let's see if we can't get yeah, I really don't need this, man. I want to try. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Now we got lava here that will allow us to actually melt iron in this. I already made the hopper, so I'm going to go ahead and put 3 iron in there because I'm going to guess that it's going to require 3 iron for that bucket because a bucket typically requires 3 iron. Hopefully it will take less than that, but we'll see. We shall see. But now that we have this bucket, we can get a bucket of water. Probably want to go ahead and make a little bit more clay too while it's sitting over here. While we have the water in reserve. Just for future use. That way this continues to process more. Oh, nope, we're out of leaves. I guess it turned them all into dirt. I should actually check. Yep, definitely 100% out of leaves for now. I'll have to get some more leaves. Okay, well, that's okay, because we can make that clay. That'll be available for us for other crafting things in the future. And put some more stuff away. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to get the actual bonsai pot here. Grab that. Turn it into a hopping bonsai. That, yeah, they fully completed my quest. And then I'm just going to take some oak sap and oak sapling. Bring it on in here. Put the hopping bonsai thing right on top of the drawer, and then go ahead and plant the sapling. There we go. It should just grow, and then as it produces materials, I'll get wood, sticks, apples, and leaves occasionally. Unfortunately, it won't give me a whole lot of leaves. I'm kind of sad about that. I wish it gave a lot more leaves than it did, but it does give some, so that's good. I probably should close that window. I'm sure those noises are going to be coming through on the microphone a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yay, we grew a bonsai tree advancement. But that should have completed a quest. Under stuff and things, there it is. Gonna get another loot chest. Yay. Let's see what we get. Oh, food. Okay, food's not bad. We're actually doing okay for food now though, so it's not super important. In fact, we're doing quite good. It looks like maybe that one special thing down there dropped some cookies, because it looks like I got more cookies than I had a minute ago. There was another quest I think I wanted to do. Oh yeah, it's not a quest, but it's a thing I definitely wanted to get done. Wow, we're almost done in here. Oh yeah, bug and food. How hard is it to make a fryer? This thing right here. Okay, yeah, it's actually pretty cheap. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. That shouldn't take too much at all. I just need some seeds. If I can remember where my regular oh, they're over here. My regular seeds are at. To do one of these, get a vegetable oil, and then I need a couple slabs, I think, like so, and that will give me a fryer. Bad bugs. Alright, bug food. And in fact, I think what I will do is maybe put it on top of there? Yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, that'll let me cook up all these bugs that I've been getting out of these things, locusts, grasshoppers, all the carpenter ants, and Junie bugs. These things will let me cook them up, and then they won't poison me and they actually give a decent amount of food when you do eat them. That way, a much better amount than if you just eat them raw. So there we go. There's one more quest done. The final thing. This should be ready. Yes. Okay, let's pour that. Let's see if it did take, in fact, the whole 3 ingots. What? It's gonna take more than 3 ingots? Jeez. It's gonna take 6 ingots? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I should just done it the regular way. Oh, man. That's a waste. What a waste. What a waste. I wonder if I could have used another metal in there. You know, leave me some comments on that, guys. Yeah, that seems like a terrible waste there. Alright, at least with the lava in it, it does seem to like melt the materials a little bit faster, so I guess there's that. But that kind of messes me up for my other thing that I wanted to do, because I wanted to make a compacting drawer. These right here, which I needed 2 bits of iron for. Alright, well, yeah, maybe I'll do that like at the beginning of the next one, or the off-camera work. But man, 6 ingots for a bucket. I would have been much better off to use the plate recipe. Well, live and learn. Live and learn. Okay, so this thing is complete garbage. Can we melt it back down? No. Bummer. Garbage. Garbage. Okay, we can grab our lava bucket from right there, and we can now make our cobblestone generator. Because I think that's the other thing I wanted to do. Cobblestone gen. There we go. This. Shazam! And now we'll start. We can put this down someplace. Let's see. Where do I want it? That's a good question. I'll throw back in that corner. That seems a good enough place for it. And then I can put my compacting drawer right on top of there. It will feed into the compacting drawer and automatically compact the cobblestone. In fact, I am going to do that before we wrap up, because oh, maybe I have enough. I mean, I only need 2 iron, right? How many? Yeah, I have just enough in here, and that gives me my 2 buckets back, thankfully. Doesn't consume them. There's my 2 iron, and I'm pretty sure putting them in. Oh, of course, I need an iron. I would need an ingot mold. If I did it that way, we'll just toss them in. Oops, we'll just toss them in here. At least I have something in there whenever I accidentally come over and click that. I'm actually doing some work that needs to be done, because I need to do a whole lot of hemp, because when I want to get into the Better with Mod stuff, I want to create a vertical wind turbine, and that is going to require a ton of that hemp, which is going to just be me sitting here clicking this thing a whole bunch. But there's my 2 iron for my pistons, so I should be able to make the compacting drawer. Compacting drawer, if I make 2 pistons, 1, 2, the rest I should potentially have. I'm just going to grab this drawer that's kind of like odd. Maybe if I use an axe, I'll actually be able to break it with a reasonable amount of time. There we go. So now, still short 1 iron, dang it. How do I want to get it? I think it would be better just to go out and kind of quickly look for some iron, probably. Oop. Though before I do that, I should have some sort of weapon. Some sort of weapon. Do I have anything in here? I have a bow. No, not really any particularly good kind of weapon of any kind. Maybe I just make another stone sword real quick. Hopefully that's the standard recipe. Yes, okay. Just for temporary, just so I have something to swing at the mobs. And I shouldn't have anything in the immediate vicinity, thankfully, because of the mega torch. But if I could just spot a little bit of iron someplace, and if I can't spot the iron, I can always dig out some area with the let's see, I do have a hammer I need to use up, so we can do that. That exposes some coal. I can go ahead and use this up a bit. I'm not finding anything that direction. I want to grab that coal, but I'm afraid that I'll have to deal with one of them bugs. I just need a quick bit of iron. Quick bit. Oh, you know what? This would probably be a good place to get, maybe expose a little bit of something? No? Not seeing anything. Nope, nothing in that general vicinity. Although that does open up down to a lower area, sort of. Maybe an alternative way to get down to some lava. There's some lapis, that's good for experience. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was almost tragedy. Did I get it? Yeah. Alright. Eat some cookies here real quick. Alright, bunch more. A lot of coal down this direction, but yeah, no, it did not get it. That should have got it. I gotta wait for it to clear again. Hurry up, get out of the way. Can you see I'm trying to work here? We go get down in this little area. And hopefully, man, I'm not seeing any iron right now. Dang. That is a bit of a bummer, but this is another good way to get down to the lava. There's a bit of iron. So all I need is just a little bit. Ah, get away from that thing. Comes another one of them red guys. It doesn't. Oh, it sees me now. Gotta get a little bit better on my swing timing here. That's a little bit better. Yeah, well, you didn't actually get me that time at all. That was nice. Okay, does that give me enough? I think I have a couple more little nuggets up at the base, so that should... How did I get down here now? That should provide me with just enough to finish off this project and then wrap up the video. Hopefully. Back up in here. drop off XP, close the door so we don't have things sneaking in. There we go. Get my last iron ingot I need. We'll go ahead and convert some of this stuff over real quick just so I have the space in my inventory. There we go. And finally, compacting drawer. There it is. Toss this right on top of building 16. Well, I might be able to do that. Let's find out here. I did gain a bunch of experience, and we're pretty close already. We're only 3 off. So what was it again that I needed? Building of, I need 9 levels, so oh, there we go. Building of 16. Perfect. And I can place this down. Yay! Look at that. Now all my cobblestone will go right in there and get automatically compacted. And that also means I can go ahead and store all of the excess cobblestone that I had in here that was compressed. It'll automatically compress it for me. Nice. Very nice. Which also is very convenient for, so this triple compressed will not actually go in there, so we're going to uncompress it down to double, but then it'll go in that top slot. So that means I can just come up here and grab a stack of compressed cobblestone, place it down, use my compressed hammer to break it, to get, break down some gravel, get some materials. We're going to do a bunch of that off camera, I believe, between this episode and next, because I do need to gather a bunch of iron and things, because now I think next episode we're going to want to get into an actual tinker smeltery, which is going to require some work, because we're going to have to make grout, and we're going to probably set this thing up to actually be a little more automated and probably move these anvils around a bit and things. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this episode. If you did like it, make sure you hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, all that other stuff. And until next time, I will catch you later. Bye-bye.